Eat your heart out. I've got a really great video for you guys today. On stream earlier, I was at my wit's end about to turn off Overwatch when we got the game where I dominated so hard the entire enemy team left and I just started telling scary stories. So, fair warning, it's a ghost story video with some great Hammond gameplay, and I promise by the end of it, you will be terrified of hamsters. Enjoy. Alright, there's a chance this is our last game. We've had a pretty bad luck streak, but we're just gonna bring it back, choke up, swing. Alright. No Zarya bubble. We give up high ground by accident. Alright, we got a kill. Let's go. Alright, team kill. Let's fucking go! I told you! Ooh! Choke up on that bat! Alright. Heavy hitters today. Heavy hitters today. Let's see. Just watch their cooldowns. There goes Zarya bubble. Zarya goes down. Let's get heals. Woo. Alright. Reposition. There's a Widow up top. I just heard the hook. One of their players left. We scared them off. This is still a YouTube game. This is still a YouTube game. Fuck it, dude. Scare them off. Got her. Let's get these healers away. I've had enough of these healers. Thank you very much. Alright. Rolling this game. I mean, they're down a player now, but I'm still gonna count it as a win. Alright, bitch. There you are, bitch. Get the fuck away, Lucio. Fuck this. I'm so done, dude. Come back from this lost streak.
Hello.
We'll scout.
Hi.
They all left. Well, give me some goddamn SR. I deserve it. Scared their whole team off with dominant ball play. Let's do a dance. Alright, what can we do if this last guy doesn't leave, which he really should, so we all don't have to sit through this? You wanna hear a story? Let's think of a good one. Alright guys, this game's pretty much over, so we'll just make it story time. Here's a pretty good one, here's a pretty good one. When I was a teenager, my first two jobs were working at pet stores. I worked at PetSmart and Petland. When I worked at PetSmart, I was in charge of all the animals, even though I was really the reptile kind of expert guy. That was definitely my favorites, reptile and fish. I had to, every morning before we opened, I had to clean the small animal habitats, so like hamsters and gerbils and stuff like that. So you probably know about those little igloos that they live in. They live in like the paper shreddings, and they have an igloo that the hamsters live in. Well, what they have a tendency to do is they take that wood shavings and they kind of push it all in the igloo and make a bed out of it, which is pretty cute. But I'm cleaning this one, and I pick up the igloo, and there's one hamster, and he's made a bed. And he like rushes at me. I mean, like about to leap out the cage, rush at me. So I was like, okay, that's kind of wild. So I get him out. I get him a bucket so I can clean his cage. And I go in to kind of like pull all the bedding out so I can clean it, and I realized that the little bed he made inside his igloo is actually solid. It's not just wood shavings. So I look at this crazy hamster, I look back at this mound of bed, and I pull it apart and realize that it's actually a mound of guts and bone and fur. Because what had happened was, during the night, this hamster had murdered 4 other hamsters, ripped apart their bodies, and made a throne out of them. It was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it all came from a small little hamster. Terrifying. Terrifying fucking creatures. I know there's probably people in chat that love hamsters, but I'm telling you, this one was Satan incarnate. I went to my boss and I was like, hey, this dude, here's what he did. And she was like, we have to find out how many hamsters he killed, because we didn't know at that point. So she's like, okay, you got to take it apart and you got to count the skulls, so we can inventory those hamsters that died and, you know, count it as a loss. Well, what what ended up happening is I tore this thing apart looking for the skulls, and there were no skulls, because he had broken every bone into shards to craft his throne. So yeah, couldn't count the skulls, couldn't figure out how many hamsters it was. I think it was 4, but yeah, dude, murder hamster. I took him, I was like, you're not for sale, put him in the back in a cage, labeled it evil, and he stayed in the back at PetSmart until one of the employees that liked hamsters adopted him because she didn't think he was evil. But let me tell you, I saw his eyes. I saw his little hamster eyes. Evil, bro. Like, grudge inside that fool.
No.
The thing that really got me, though, was this bro didn't have a scratch on him. It's not like he fought 4 other hamsters and killed them. He assassinated them. I mean, no contest. Murdered the shit out of them to craft his blood throne. So, yeah. There's the story. Anyway, this game's obviously a win. Can we just call it? Let's just call it. I hope you like that creepy-ass story. I hope it traumatizes you as much as it did me. Give me my SR. I'm done.
I'm not blind 23 hours a day or 22 hours a day. I'm blind the whole goddamn time.